Hi everybody. Day one of a whole week of Facebook Lives in the group. I'm excited. If you're here, please let me know if you can hear me. I'm trying on a new little Bluetooth earbud set, and I want to make sure you guys can hear me. So let me know in the comments if you can hear me. Hopefully you can. Hopefully the audio is all right, and you can hear me. Let's see here. All right. Awesome. Hi, guys. Good to see you. Awesome. Good. I'm glad you can hear me. That's important. I don't want to be sitting here talking to myself the whole time. Awesome. Good to see you guys. Hope you guys are having a productive Monday. I am getting ready for the week, planning out all these lives. I will be going live every day this week at 4 p.m. Eastern. So hopefully you can join in and listen to a few of those or all of them. That would be awesome. Awesome. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. Good. Awesome. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Ines McNeil, and I started the Modern Dog Trainer back in 2014 as a resource to new dog trainers that didn't know the business side of things. So there's a lot of how to train your dog and how to become a dog trainer, like technique-wise material out there, but there wasn't a whole lot of how do you actually run a dog training business. How do you make money training dogs? How do you market yourself? How do you find your customers? How do you specialize? Like all of that. So I started the blog and podcast. For those of you that aren't aware, it's at themoderndogtrainer.net. And the podcast can be found on iTunes or SoundCloud, I believe. Hopefully we'll be starting that back up before the end of this year. So that'll be fun. Text. Okay. So now at this point, I help positive reinforcement-based dog trainers structure their businesses to earn more and find their ideal work-life balance. So whatever that looks like to you, that's what I help you find so that you can run your dog training business successfully. Whatever that means to, for you, I help you define that and then achieve it. So we do this by implementing systems and developing your service offerings and then optimizing your digital marketing so that you can generate sales and serve the people that you want without running yourself ragged, which is pretty important. Hi, Eleanor. Good to see some of you guys. That's awesome. I'm glad you're able to join. Awesome. So today we're talking about 5 limiting beliefs that I have discovered that a lot of dog trainers have after talking to a bunch of you guys one-on-one. There's some things that really kept coming up that I wanted to address kind of as a whole group. So here we go. The first one is their work isn't super valuable. So for some reason, they don't believe that their work is, life-changing stuff. Newsflash, it is. Your work as a dog trainer literally changes people's lives. Not only does it help them regain, control over their lives, their personal lives, but it kind of sometimes will teach them a whole new way of thinking or of understanding people's behavior or other animals' behavior. And they're going to be learning stuff with you. They're going to be able to apply the rest of their lives. So yes, your work is extremely valuable. I know this is something that I've talked to a couple of my coaching clients about this past week, that just, I was able to put it in a way that they were like, oh, wow, I guess that is pretty important stuff. And so that means you should charge accordingly. I know that one of my clients in particular, she actually had a client ask her what her service area was because they were moving and that they wanted to make sure that their new house was going to be in her service area still, so that she could keep having her come over for the dogs. That's pretty amazing stuff. So yes, your services, your help, your support changes people's lives, not just the dogs' lives. Okay. Limiting belief number 2 is you can't make a significant living as a dog trainer. A lot of people think that, it kind of comes back to how much you value your services or your experience or your expertise. you definitely can make a great living as a dog trainer. It's up to you how you structure your services, how you price your services, how you run your business. And so when you make the right choices, you can make a great living and have a mostly balanced work-life balance. I don't think there's ever anything that's like perfectly balanced, and it's always an effort to keep things balanced. But if you're running yourself ragged, then something needs to change, and you have all the power to change it. So definitely keep that in mind. All right, limiting belief number 3 is that clients don't want to or can't work with you in an ongoing manner. So a lot of times, and this is something I did when I was first starting out as well, is you work for a client for like 3 weeks, you do 3 lessons, 3 weeks, and then the package is over, and then you never see that client again. But frankly, their lives are going to change. Maybe new things pop up, new behavior issues pop up. Maybe they're adopting a new dog. Maybe they're adding to the family. They're going to have more needs in the future after they've finished that initial work with you. So clients do want to keep working with you. You just have to offer that service. Structure your services in a way that allow them to make that choice, because otherwise they don't know that choice is even an option, right? So if you don't offer ongoing services, then how are they going to be able to pay for those or sign up for those? So find a way to continue to support your clients past the initial program or package that you offer. All right, limiting belief number 4. Your clients don't want to talk to you post-training. This kind of goes back to what we just mentioned. They need ongoing support. What's even better than just ongoing support for them is for you to be able to get feedback on your services. How can you improve? What was it that they found most valuable or helpful throughout working with you, so that you can capitalize on that information and make your services even better in the future. And better services means more value, means higher pricing, and it's a never-ending cycle, right? And everybody's happy at the end. So talk to your customers after they finish working with you, and find out how you can improve, find out what they found most valuable, and improve your services from there. All right, number 5, limiting belief. The 5th limiting belief that I think I've seen a lot of trainers believe this is that your competition is the enemy. I despise this mentality in the dog training world. I'm sure I'm not the only one. But there's this mentality that there's not enough to go around for some reason. Everybody doesn't have a dog that they need help with. There's just a lot of, it's like an old school thought, I feel like, that a lot of people believe that, there's a new dog trainer around, better keep them at bay because they're my competition and they're going to destroy my business. Guess what? There's plenty of customers to go around. Maybe you don't like working with everybody that comes your way and you want to refer out. Maybe there's different specialties that you guys focus on. One person works on puppies, one person focuses on reactive dogs. There's just so many different ways you can help dogs and their owners at this point. And there's so many dogs that need help. So definitely focus on community over competition. So what I've actually done in the past, in 2 different cities, back when I was in Dallas and then back when I was in Austin as well, is I started a trainers network where we would get together once a month or once a quarter, probably, I think is what it was, because we were so busy. And just got together to hang out, have dinner, get to know each other, share crazy stories about owners or dogs. And it was such a blast. It was, that feeling that you get when you're at a conference, having dinner with a group of people that you've just met. It's like having that, but getting to know them much more and, on a more frequent basis. And then like that, you get to know each other. You get to know who likes working with, what kind of people, what kind of dogs, and you can refer out to each other. And not only that, but it's amazing to have a great support group to kind of vent a little bit, because it is emotional work sometimes, and it is great to talk to somebody that understands where you're coming from. So not only do you get to vent, you also get to learn from people that have more experience than you. You get to mentor people that are just coming up and, guide them in the right direction, to help, guide new trainers into you know, better trainers, and it's just such a great opportunity. So instead of considering, you know, your competition as competition, I think nowadays it's really best to think of them as your community, and learn from each other and network with each other and help each other out, because, you know, it always comes around and helps you in the end as well. All right, so if you have enjoyed this and you enjoy my Facebook Lives in general, I have a little opportunity for you. What I'm doing right now is, you know, if you have a dog training business and you're not where you want to be, you're not working with clients that you want to work with, your schedule is jam-packed and you're still not, you know, making enough to pay all the bills, or to save, or heaven forbid, save for retirement, then, or maybe you need more automation in your business, right? Like, so you're just having a lot of manual work, and you're having to send emails, you know, type up emails manually after lessons, and you don't have a system in place to automate a lot of your stuff, then set up a free strategy session with me. And what we'll do is we'll go take a deep dive into how your business works. I'll give you some tips, and hopefully that helps. So I would love to talk to you and give you some tips on how to improve your dog training business. And I will post the link for the strategy session. It's complimentary, it's free, to hop on the phone and talk to me and get some tips for your particular business. And I'll give you some recommendations. Last time I opened this up, like, I got like 15 requests for a strategy session call. Thanks, Shani. She says, super worth your time. Yes, it is. I think last time I opened these up, we got like 15 strategy sessions scheduled in like 48 hours. So I have limited availability because I have a 2-month-old. So hop on the link, find a time that works for both of us, and I would love to talk to you and give you some tips. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow at 4 o'clock Eastern. Definitely hop in the comments if you have any questions, and I will post a link there in a minute. All right, good to see you guys. Talk to you later.